Hey, welcome back. This is our fourth session of the night. Probably won't be a long one, but we'll see where fate takes us. I'm Chuck, Defenders of Kobold. We're playing Death's Reformation, a Zweihander campaign. Last session, the party ended up back in Wallachia. They talked to the Greyfire and got a huge fucking info dump about the world going on and what's happening. The survivors of Barovia showed up with the assistance of the mayor, who lost a good number of troops, slaying the witches or the hags of the Morgana Suite, the mill, but the job's done. And then they bought a bunch of equipment. They're getting ready to head down to what Leo referred to as the Amber Temple, an evil place. And they're gonna go check it out, and they're gonna head out onto the road with all their new camping gear, which they have loaded into 2 wheelbarrows. Barrels. Anyway, take us back to the group, Dan.
It is us now.
Here we fucking are. Anyone else got shit to do in town, or we?
Were you getting leather armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out what the discount would be.
For what?
I've got a frail body type, so it costs 20% less.
It'd be 4 coins less.
Yeah. Or no, it'd be
Next time.
yes.
Yes.
20% off.
Is
of
anyone
20
else
is
getting-
four.
Let's not. We'll math later.
Yeah.
Is anyone else getting armor?
I think
No.
that's it.
All right.
Okay.
You all head out.
58 gold coins.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, there's a pool of 58 gold that... Okay.
You all head out. We're going to do wilderness survival. Are you all
50 left.
Yeah.
with these wheelbarrows? Are you still trying to cut across, kind of go a little bit and head down to the old ruined town and then cut across the land? Or are you going to be sticking with the road?
I wanted to cut down. Yeah, I wanted to go down through the ruins.
Now, I'll tell you, cutting not on the road with these wheelbarrows it's going to slow shit down. Have you ever tried to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, like, wooden wheel ones.
Yeah.
Do we have to have these wheelbarrows?
Dan Bottom,
I mean, nothing says we have to have them. We could.
you could just get backpacks and everyone could load up.
Yeah,
If only my
Well, I've already got
character
a
would
backpack.
I have a shit ton of experience with wheelbarrows.
I don't know.
I would say we could just retcon it and say everyone's now got a backpack loaded with gear.
Mm-hmm.
I've already got a backpack, though, is the thing.
And now it's loaded with gear.
Well, it's already loaded with my gear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now it's loaded with twice as much gear.
Now you have another
Well,
backpack.
now we're dealing with encumbrance limits here.
We're going to get close. Essentially, 10 small items equal an encumbrance. Figure it out later. Anyway, you all set out. We're going to do wilderness travel. We're going to do 2 different branches of wilderness travel. One's going to be easier because it's going to be traveling on the road to the destroyed city of Bariz. The other one is going to be more difficult because you're cutting across country.
So where it's looping through there, right? Because it looks like there's a little pinch where we could just cut through the forest and save some time.
Or you want
We're
to...
going down to the right. No matter
So
what.
you want to swing down and then just head straight south, cutting through the woods.
Yeah, how much time would that save us?
It'll save you a handful of hours rather than looping over and
It looks like it's not that far, and
yeah.
I think it's worth chancing. Just
Okay.
for that really narrow strip of...
Okay.
If anyone else is up for that.
I'm fine. Cool with it.
So let's do wilderness travel. We all
the narrowest strip of woods ever seen.
navigation, then survival, and then stealth.
I'm gonna use a thing.
Does navigation become easier now that we have a map?
Maybe it would if we were staying on a trail.
That's a good question.
I would think it would.
I don't think, because it's still part of navigation. I'm going to say no.
I'm asking, would it affect the difficulty of the check?
Yeah, I'm going to say no.
Oh man.
Because it's not an accurate map. Like, it's not a 1-to-1 map.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a,
It's janky.
It shows you where things are,
that's
but it's
exactly what the wilderness
It's a relative
looks like.
map.
not. Yeah.
It's just fucking gray.
Yeah.
It's just giant black lines and triangle shapes on the horizon.
And there's these
Like, what
giant
the
words everywhere.
Yeah.
I never noticed the word Veliki over the town before.
Yeah.
That's how we find it. We look to the sky and Bleaky's that way.
Yeah, that's
Got
where
it.
it is.
I can't read backwards.
Yeah, it would be backwards since you're looking up from underneath.
Second time I rolled was a success.
But yeah, 16 gold for the armor. Yeah.
16. Okay.
So I'm gonna adjust my damage thresholds accordingly.
So what was it was 50 left?
Takes us up to 54 gold.
54.
I succeeded the navigation.
I think, what's the penalty for having armor?
Encumbrance.
I think so.
It's
Yeah.
just encumbrance.
Yeah.
There's some checks that I think are.
If you're wearing heavier armor.
No, yeah, that's heavy. Never
Yeah,
mind.
which none of the armor we have is heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got no qualities on this leather armor.
What's the DHTM?
The tooth.
You're right, Joel, to Twitch. It is like a treasure map at Long John Silver's.
Should be like a DTHM for each armor.
That's what Torres was.
What does that even mean?
DTH is damage threshold modifier. Yeah.
Here.
So I got an additional 1 to my threshold.
One.
And
So,
the armor gives.
did you guys roll
or nothing?
your checks?
Yes, pass.
Everyone pass?
I failed and then took a fortune point and then passed.
Okay. Cool. Then everyone make their toughness checks.
Which I will now fail.
Passed.
Yeah, I failed.
I think I passed.
Those of you that fail, 2 peril.
Yep. I'm good.
That's an acceptable.
Anyone crit
amount of
fail?
I
Okay.
almost did.
Just regular fail.
98.
Okay. You guys set up your camp. Wait, we're gonna take you to the ruins of Bariz. As you kind of move south and you cut through that little portion of woods, you start moving into the woods and like this weird fog starts kind of coming up. But before it really envelops you, like whoever it was went in the woods before, you break through and you see the trail continuing on. But you kind of get the feeling like something's fucked up with these woods. But you continue on your way. We're calling it south. And eventually it moves out into the plains, kind of along the foothills of these mountains in the area. And you come across the old ruined village. And it's actually in a very similar layout to what Bariz was. Not Bariz, Barovia. But as you're moving through the town, or you're moving up to the town, you can actually see bits of movement between some of the decrepit and collapsing buildings here and there.
I'm gonna ready up my crossbow.
Is it like an adventure movie that suddenly gets scary where they're walking along and there's a...
Maybe.
Yeah, a little sound effect that,
Maybe some.
There's just a blur of shadow.
Maybe some people have respawned here.
What are you guys going to do?
Some Soylent Green forms.
Is it a lot of movement?
You definitely... It's not a lot, but you can definitely kind of... Between some of the shadows between the houses, occasionally you can see a shadow shift here or there. Maybe some shrubbery or tall grass, you see it rustle along. What I'm getting is you guys will have to move closer to truly identify.
Yeah.
I'll move closer.
You guys can have fun with that shit.
Look with your special eyes.
I'll look with my special 11 yards distance that I can shoot with my crossbow.
As you start moving closer, you can see these forms start to emerge from some of the buildings. We're gonna say there's 7 altogether. First, you think they're regular people. Their movements are really jerky. Their steps seem really unsteady and stiff. And you're like, shit, it's fucking skeletons. But then as they move out into the light, you see it appears to be bundles of sticks.
Oh, even worse.
Strapped together in what looks like, like a human size.
Oh, fucking great. Wicker people. I love it.
Yeah. As they start teetering towards you.
The town isn't safe. Wicker people.
You didn't even have to tell me that.
So here's the question. What are you guys going to do? Do we need to roll initiative or are you...
You gonna let them die?
Are sticks flammable? Because
You would think so.
Assuming that they didn't say anything to us.
We'll turn the wicker people into flicker people.
Aha.
that's my plan.
We can let them die as transgressions, I guess. We can do that too.
Okay. So are we rolling initiative?
If they all run out to fight, I have power.
Yeah, they start teetering towards you guys.
Are they teetering aggressively?
Like,
That seems so, yes.
are they fast enough that we can outwalk them, or are they definitely going to intercept us?
If you guys wanted to run and try to avoid them, they seem to be moving slow enough. I would let you do that. It's really up to you. If you guys want to try to avoid this combat and move around them,
I would like to avoid this combat because I don't think they're gonna have any rare loot.
I'm gonna say you guys, if you make a coordination test, and
How
we'll call
many
it
of these buildings are still standing?
routine. Most of these buildings are stone, so they're standing in some degree. There's no building that's got like a roof and shit on it. But like the walls are up on most of these. There's a couple of them where like some of the walls have collapsed.
It's probably like earlier in the day too, because we cut through.
Yeah. What's up?
I want to see what's in the buildings.
You gonna fight these things so you can?
How about we just lure them outside, go inside, then try to seal off the exit?
So we can be trapped?
Yeah.
Can we? I mean, we can outrun them.
Just do one of those things where you like take them way out here and then just go.
Yeah, we
pretty
can
much.
outrun them. Why don't we all try and stay close? We can try and see if any of the buildings look like we could trap them inside of them, or something.
It's like got like a.
Like an exit on both ends or something. I don't know.
Now, not very many of these have doors on them.
Okay.
I'll say this: make me coordination tests to be evasive, and then you make me an awareness test to see if you can find a building you're looking for that matches. The coordination test I need everyone to make. I'm going to call it routine. Your awareness test, in addition, we're going to call it challenging.
I'm gonna need to flip one of those points.
All right.
Right on. I made it.
13.
I rolled a 97.
I rolled a 34, which on normal.
Challenging.
Oh shit! Tool to Twitch says if you would have bought Robert Pattinson, you can just tell him to play fetch. Challenging is 10.
10.
There you go. Just tell your dog to fetch their leg parts one by one.
12.
I do have my.
Okay. You do find a larger building that has an opening up front where there's no door, but there's actually still a door in place in the back of it.
Okay.
So you could lure them all in and then close that door. Eventually they're going to get out, but at least it'll keep them contained for a little while.
Yeah. Then is there any like debris or anything that we could use to block the other door?
Give me another awareness. See if you can find like a table or some shit that's...
And then we have something in there too that we can flip over and just block the door with. 67.
That fail?
I think so.
Flip a fortune point.
Challenging, right?
Yeah.
Awareness. Yeah. I'll flip one.
All right. We're getting at the end of the night. You might as well.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
That's how Chuck's gonna kill us all right before the night ends.
Yeah.
Success 40.
You find your table, and you lure them into the front, and you all run out the back, closing the door. So they're all kind of like bouncing off of the back door.
NPC again.
Probably loop around and
you
drag
set
the table.
Yeah, you set the table and you set it up on its end and you pull it up against the doorway. So that way, when they move against it, they'll just be pushing it further into place.
Yeah.
Unless these things have the intelligence to try and pull it down out of the way, you feel fairly confident they're going to be stuck there for a while.
Okay. Looking in, did it seem like there was anything really in that room? Is that kind of like the tavern?
That would have been like the tavern, yeah. And there's not really anything in there. Most of the roof is all collapsed out of it. You can see there probably was a second floor at one point. It's long
You
You
gone.
say this is a tavern?
Was.
Bottles
Now
of
it's-
alcohol left?
No.
Damn.
Mainly it's just stone walls.
Okay.
Some collapsed timber. He got lucky and found an old table in there.
Mm.
Looking through, you do find some of the buildings have some of the stones are scorched black. Like there's fire at some point in some of these.
Does someone want to stay? I can stay and watch these wicker people and make sure they're not breaking out, and then the rest of you guys can search if you want to look
I
through.
don't know who has the worst perception.
I said no. Oh wait.
I have good search.
I have bad perception, so I'll just sit up against the
I'll wait here.
door.
So you two are taking watch, keeping these things
I'm at least
contained.
proficient. In
You three are
awareness.
searching.
Yeah.
What are you searching for?
It's pretty much anything that'll give us lore info, anything that'll be useful item wise, maybe like
Okay.
some supplies.
I'll tell you right now, item wise, it's probably going to be a no. This thing has been this. You get the feeling these runes have been setting abandoned and destroyed for a very, very, very long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the wicker people are here, they're probably here for some reason. So,
Yeah. So why don't you all, if you want to roll me your, since you're searching, we're going to call it scrutinize.
Okay.
We're going to call this, we're going to call it hard.
Hard. Is that
That's 20.
2? Six.
Okay.
damn. If it weren't hard, I would have a chance.
Oh, yeah.
I have bad perception already, and I'm not good at scrutinize.
Okay.
PT2KB has returned.
Hey, what up, Destin?
We're searching
It's the
the
man.
Wicker Man village right now.
Yeah. The wicker people. The
I had to
basket
get
men.
under an 18 to succeed.
I have to get under 14.
Oh, really? My perception's really high. Like,
Mine's shit for a person who uses ranged weapons.
my perception's 53.
Mine is 34.
Mine's 38.
Let's see. You actually end up finding kind of towards the center of the town. Dustin, we usually run till like 1. We're not too far off.
We're pretty much right around where we normally are.
Waiting for okay. You find in the center of town a large town. You get the feeling like if this was Barovia, it would be like the mayor's town, and it's still got like a front door on it. You open the door and you move inside, and you're looking around it. Actually, it still has like the floors intact, and as you're kind of looking around the main floor, you hear a creak coming from upstairs.
Mm.
Wicker people are upstairs.
I imagine we've kind of lit up at this point. So is it just me, or is it?
Sure. It's
Okay.
just you.
You're fucked.
If you want it to just be you, I don't see much value in splitting up myself. But
I mean, I don't know.
It's up to you guys. Did you split up or did you stay together?
I would have been following him.
I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we'll say it's all three of you then.
Yeah.
Sure.
You move in and
We
you
don't
start
know what
looking
other crazy
around
shit's in here.
and you hear a creak, a
Upstairs.
shift of weight of some form upstairs.
I'm gonna like do some sort of signal to try and catch you guys' attention and point that I heard something.
Okay. I'm gonna like
Do
slowly
any of
walk
us-
over to him and like listen.
Do any of us have stealth?
Do any of you have stealth?
I don't have it, but I have really high agility,
You can try to stealth it out.
and my good boy can help me
I have
stealth.
Garbo ability.
When Francis listens again, you hear another shift of weight, Francis.
My dog can also help me stealth.
Oh,
So
does it sound like super heavy?
Uh,
yeah, it's a crit success.
yeah.
I got a crit success on stealth.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
You all move upstairs
I'm crazy stealthy.
stealthily, and you see there's a door. You move up to the top of the stairs, and you look down this hallway, this old hallway, and you see there's doors left and right. But at the end of the hall, it seems like a door that's closed, and you can see almost like a flicker of light underneath the door.
It's the Flicker Man.
It's yes,
He's uploading his pictures right now.
God damn it.
that's it exactly.
What an animal. Who uses flicker?
So I assume that that's what we want to check out. Do we want to go and crack that door and then be prepared to annihilate whatever's inside?
Is that what you're doing?
I mean, if it's human looking, maybe not, but if it's wicker looking, probably yes.
So are you opening the door?
What if it's human looking with banshee hair?
Are you-
Screaming
Either
at us?
direction.
You're the only one that's able to stealth up there. I'm not moving because I'm bad at it.
Be prepared to save my bacon.
Yeah, I rolled a 9 for stealth.
That's pretty good.
I'll have a. Yeah, I crit succeeded mine. So
Okay.
I'll have a pistol ready, and I'll.
Okay. You
I'm
open
not
and
gonna throw it open, but
you crack it and you look inside and you actually see the room seems to be full of some kind of like fog or smoke that's emitting a weird flickering light.
Mm.
that's weird.
What are you going to do?
Is it familiar to the smoke that
It's in the forest.
like the one that came around us when teleport
Way at the beginning, the
lady
forest of looping.
lady that we got the food and
Oh,
tarot cards
Eva.
from? Is
Oh.
it reminiscent of that?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Does this seem like where the sound was coming from, or this is just
Yeah,
what we see?
you would get it. Yeah, definitely. Where you heard the creak seems to be, it was underneath this room.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go ahead and keep opening the door more.
You open the door and do you step in?
Not just yet.
You peer inside.
Yep.
And you see this fog. It fills the entirety of the room. It doesn't fall
doesn't
out of the
come
room.
out of the room.
No.
Do I have anything that's long I can poke in there?
A gun.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
anything touches it, blammo. Pop it.
I got a little length of rope. I'll just kind of chuck some rope in there real quick. Don't keep my.
I don't know if you don't call
You-
me Kevin, but
You
but,
chuck your rope in there, and as
bop
soon
it.
as it breaks the threshold of the door, the fog filling the room just instantly sucks in and starts to like coalesce and form into a humanoid figure. And it almost solidifies, but it's still this weird shimmery blue-gray. And it looks to be like a man who's fairly well dressed as he starts stomping towards you, and you hear the footsteps hit the wood, and he comes right up to you. Who are you to invade my home?
Oh my goodness!
Fucking Christ.
That didn't happen in the game. No.
You roll. roll
That was the wood creaking.
roll a toughness check.
We're lost in seeking help.
What gives you the right to invade my home?
We couldn't find anyone else.
There's no one here to find. Leave my home now or I'll call the guard.
I don't think there's any guard to call. This town is empty.
What gives you the right to invade my home?
Are we just looping?
You get a little bit of a loop.
Gosh, do you guys have any ideas?
Poke him.
I'm downstairs, so
Then,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not up there.
I hear that, and I'm going to come up,
Okay, yeah.
and so I'll be up next to him.
2 of you fiends, be gone at once.
You invited
Oh,
us in.
No, I did not. You highwaymen, you robbers,
Is he,
scoundrels in the
is his
night.
hand out? Like,
Yeah, he's
us?
pointing at you
I'm going to try poking it.
right through it.
Does he react to that?
Hey, don't you touch me, you filthy creatures.
I'm going to... Is there anything in that room past him? I'm going to be kind of...
No, it's fucking,
It's all empty.
yeah.
I'm going to ask, who are you?
What gives you the right to invade my home? I am the mayor of this village.
What village?
Bariz.
I can't think of the right things to ask him. I think I'm just too fucking tired.
Yeah.
But I also think he's probably not going to be too talkative.
No.
Probably a very short
Can we
snippet
hear
of...
them?
What?
You would hear the yelling.
All right.
You guys are a handful of houses away.
I got a dumb one. Where are your valuables, and then we don't have to hurt you.
You'll never get my goods. I've hidden them.
I look at you like we should go up there.
Where did you hide them?
I'll never tell you where. Never tell you, because if I tell you, that foul witch will get them.
We're trying to stop the witch.
Lies. I know a highwayman when I see it. We'll call it about it this time. You guys roll into the house, and you can hear the yelling upstairs.
All right, I think they're upstairs.
all right.
Gosh, who's got... Fuck, I'm bad at dialogue.
I'll go upstairs because I'm brave with my crossbow, and also because I have a high fellowship score.
Well, I have a high fellowship score. I just can't fucking think of anything to say.
More of you dastardly fiends, be gone or I'll call the guard.
Call the fucking guards.
The guards are dead.
No, call the fucking guards.
He runs over to the window and he starts yelling out where there used to be a window.
I run up and I try to push him.
Your hands go right
I'm
through.
like, oh, I could have told me.
Yeah,
He says
sorry.
he has something he hid here.
Oh, what did you hide here?
I'll never tell you my secrets.
And I just start turning stuff over.
There's not a lot here. Like, it's pretty much
I'm trashing the place. Like, you can make this easier.
nice. How dare you destroy my home? My grandfather built this house.
What's your grandfather's name?
Sam
Club.
Rockwell.
God damn it.
Sam Club Rockwell.
Samothy Club Rockwell.
Samothy. God.
God, how can we fucking talk him out of this?
So, you just tell me where your sacred item is, and I won't tear this part of place. I'll let your guards go free. And your town will be saved.
I'll never tell you, because if the witch gets her hands on it, it'll be all over.
What's the name of the witch?
Do you ask him
Yeah,
this?
I was like, I don't know what witch you speak of. We don't work with the witch.
The witch of the forest. Fuck, I almost forgot the name. Baba Yaga.
Wait, Baba Yaga is in these woods?
Yes.
In which direction?
And he moves to the window like, you know where it is. And he points off. And he points off across the way. And you can see he's kind of pointing out across the stream. There's the tree where her foul home.
Do we see where that is?
Do you move up to look?
Sure.
Mhm.
As you move up to look,
8 wicker people drag you through.
the fog clears over the woods and you can see the stream. and then through that you do see a rather large tree standing above the rest.
Is it like just south of the town?
It's definitely going to
I'm
be
gonna mark that on my map approximately.
Yeah.
like
Grab
you
hold of
would.
the map to see if it corresponds to anything.
It would be because here's the little town,
Yeah.
like right where that V is.
Yeah. So almost
Like you're
right
talking
under the
like
town.
miles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like under the town though.
Yeah.
Well, we could have ran into the witch if we went through the woods.
Oh yeah.
If you would have cut straight south through the woods, that was a strong possibility.
Well, we got something for Leo at least. What could he possibly have that the witch needs? What do you have that the witch needs?
Jesus fucking Christ!
That's intense, Alex.
Hopefully that was enough to scare his secret out of him.
So what is she trying to take from you?
I've
Maybe we
never-
can help you.
I'll never tell you, because then she'll get her hands on it.
So it's something that can be held.
I don't like the games you play.
We don't like the games you play either. The witch is our enemy.
It's bad enough she stole it from the Wizard of the Wines.
The Wizard of the Wines? Yeah. Is it a cool-
Sounds pretentious.
Yes, that's
Yes.
pretty dumb.
Oh, okay. We don't know
Wait,
about
is it a wine that you?
It is not.
Mines?
the wines of Warrior.
I'll never tell you.
Good God.
Yes.
I smelled the jesting pizza from Foul.
It was so warm. I was like, oh, I know that got this meat.
Yeah, that was meaty.
Is it in this town?
I will not tell you.
Is it not in this town?
I will not tell you.
Will you tell me?
It
on
was
both?
trusted to me to protect.
I think the witches already got it.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. there's-
Otherwise, there wouldn't be wicker people walking
Yeah, there's a
around
bunch
in
of
here.
like stickleys outside of your house already. So
Stickly.
Yes. I haven't been able to give the proper care to the wards, and its magic is leaking out.
huh? Are the stick
Nothing. I'll never tell you about it.
Are the stickleys your people?
They're not.
Are they the witches' people?
I will not divulge more information.
If we killed the stickleys, would you trust
There's
us?
no slaying what is not alive.
If we burn,
Oh, we can make that happen.
Isn't that called the kill? Anyways.
Yeah.
yeah,
We've got lots of experience killing that which cannot be alive.
vampires done.
Well,
Churches done.
Whatever.
Well done.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, keep them away from the garden by the church.
Perfect. We will make sure that they do
Okay.
not go there.
we can do that. So
Should we make sure they also don't have shovels?
Stay away from me. You'll never get my treasure.
Should we make sure that the trees are not cut down?
Why would you cut the trees down?
Okay, that
Just
tells
a
us
question.
something.
Just a question.
all right, let's go cut down all the trees by the garden. I mean, I'm like heading there. Like,
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
like, I'm just gonna go destroy this garden if he's not gonna tell us where.
Yeah, we're gonna dig it up. We're gonna cut it down. We're gonna do whatever.
Don't worry, Mayor. We'll take good care of.
The garden.
Yeah. We'll make sure the
We'll make sure no one digs
garden.
up your treasure in the garden.
You move out and you kind of take some looking around. Maybe you take a survey from your window and you see the old church kind of on the edge of town. Once again, it really matches closely to the layout of Barovia.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the old church, and off the side of the church, as you approach, you see there's a garden off the side of it. And everything else in this town is dead and rotten and brown. But inside this garden, it's overgrown and green and lush.
Hmm.
Does anything look monumental or hidden? Like, is there like a tomb? A
There's
stone?
like a fountain in the center of it,
Oh, shit.
but it's long run dry and
Nothing's-
grown over with vines.
Nothing's left in the fountain, or would we have to?
Yeah.
Is there kind of like a center point of this garden? Is that right where the fountain is?
It would be right like where the fountain is.
Are there any signs that say here rests yield anti-witch weaponry?
Why don't you
I
why
assume
don't you
that-
give me scrutinize?
Oh, damn it. Had to be scrutinized. God, if only it was awareness instead.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to scrutinize?
Yeah,
Who has a more likely chance of scrutinizing?
I do not.
Everyone help me look.
All right, fine. I'll help.
If
you look.
none of us succeed, then we'll probably flip
I
a
didn't
point.
succeed.
You did? Oh.
I didn't.
Do we want to flip one of our last 2 points?
Might as well.
No, why don't we just start digging?
Yeah.
Let's just tear this place apart.
I was
I'm
gonna
just
say
start
that's
chopping vines with my axe.
Yeah, I'm just start digging.
We'll start doing
Like, how
some.
big is it?
it's I don't know, maybe 30 by 40 feet.
We'll start doing
Oh,
some
fuck
gardening.
yeah,
then.
dude.
Yeah, I'm straight fucking like linking this right now.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, I
start
did a
cutting
lot of
some
that,
lines
damn.
with my dirt.
Yeah, we'll start doing some gardening. We'll tend to this place. We'll make sure it looks like
Dan.
the dirt it was once before.
You're tearing up shit, and eventually you come across a really thick and tall chunk of grass growing. And you clear it, and you see one of those stick figures.
I say, yeah.
But his foot's like anchored to the ground as it's lunging towards you.
Oh,
so
With
it
its-
just biffs it into the grass.
it's stuck. It's standing there
Oh,
with one foot like fused into the dirt.
well, fuck that. I'm gonna chop it with my axe.
You move up and you start hacking away at it. I won't make you roll attacks.
Chop its other leg first.
Yeah.
chop the rest of them
Yeah.
up first.
Yeah.
And as you chop down, you finally finish up, and you see kind of the stump of leg where it's fused to the ground. The twigs and shit that form it start growing back up again.
Can we light it on
I'm
fire?
afraid to burn it if it goes down into whatever it's attached to.
So is this where these bad boys are growing?
I think so.
I don't give a shit about this place.
Well, no,
Let's-
there's,
let's-
I wonder if there's something
Let's keep
underneath
the
it that we
foot
need.
chopped up. Like, we'll chop it down
Just
as far
keep
as we
cutting it.
can down to a nub and then dig up right where its foot's attached.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do exactly that. And you dig down maybe a foot following the roots. And eventually you come to a large green glowing crystal orb
Ooh.
that was buried underneath.
Well, I'm
think-
gonna chop at that with my axe.
Or take it out, at least. I think that's what...
How big is it?
I think that's the
Oh
secret.
yeah, I mean I'll take it out, set it down, then chop at it with the axe.
Is that what you're doing?
I don't know that we need to
Let's
destroy
Let's
the
go
orb.
take it to what's his name first and see how he reacts to it.
Yeah, I don't know that we need to destroy the orb.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. I don't want to break it.
Yeah, let's make it quick though before more green boys grow on this or anything.
Yeah, throw the broken... Is the green boy still
is
growing?
The things...
No, once you take it out of the dirt, it stops growing.
Okay.
Okay,
The orb out of the dirt, it stops growing.
perfect.
Because I'm
Just run like Batman through town with that green
yeah,
boy.
Yeah, let's-
with a goddamn bomb.
So where are you running it to?
Back to the mayor.
You run it to the mayor, and you move up into his room, and you open the door, you see it's fog-filled again, and it coalesces. Who gives you the right to invade my home?
What is this?
The treasure! How dare you! Hide it quick before the witch gets it.
What does it do?
If she gets her hands on it, she'll make the forest take over the entire land.
How do we break it?
Don't break it.
Why not?
Fuck that, I'm breaking it.
No, don't break
It
it.
belongs to the Wizards of the Wines.
Well, what if we return it to the Wizards of the Wines?
Yeah, why haven't you brought it back to the Wizards of the Wines?
The witch stole it
Yeah,
from the Wizards,
Mm-hmm. But you have it now, and you're not the Wizards of the Wines.
and we attacked her to get it back.
Okay. And you
Before
still
I
have
could
it.
return it, she attacked our town,
Okay.
and I hid it in the garden.
So we should take it to the Wizard of the Wines.
That's-
Yeah. We'll deliver it for you, my man.
What gives you right to invade my home? As you leave, you can hear him repeating his loop again.
Mm.
We came for your Oreos, and you cannot stop us.
We're gonna give this stone to the witch.
There you go. So that's where we're going to call it for
Okay.
tonight. So you guys got a weird orb that you knew nothing about that belongs to a place called Wizard of the
And
Wines
honestly know nothing about.
that you know nothing about.
Uh,
You maybe have a clue on this fucking Baba Yaga that Leo is looking for.
and we marked it on our map.
Yeah, you marked
Yep.
it on your map.
And we do have an idea where the Wizards of the Wines are at. too.
Yeah, they're on the map. Clearly
I
marked.
wanted to try burying this thing again once we leave this town.
See if more stick boys come out.
No.
Just like quickly and see what happens.
You do it? As soon as you bury it, grass starts growing around it.
Yeah, you dick. Dragon's attack.
Guys, we could grow so many craps
Pull
with
it
this.
out.
Okay.
We're going to use it to grow our craps.
Absolutely.
So,
Dude, this is-
in this knapsack.
Dude, I'm
Pumpkin servants.
an apothecary.
I'm taking the green ore.
so
I'm an apothecary.
Felix,
You know how much
I'm
fucking shit I
wondering,
could grow
these
from my
wizards-
apothecary with it?
Wizard
Oh, what?
Wines uses orb, grow endless vineyards.
Exactly. They do it for God's work.
true that.
So much blood of Christ, I'm telling you guys.
God, that's probably what it is. They just use it to grow their wine.
Yeah.
So,
I want to churn out massive amounts of opiates.
Oh my god.
that's great. Absolutely.
And wine.
All right.
Drugs.
For the Foot
Drugs
London.
first.
Like,
So, we're going to wrap it here. If anyone's left watching, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. You're watching this on YouTube, a couple of days, another episode. On podcast, a couple of days, another episode. You can help us improve the quality of our streams and also help us make more streams by supporting us on Patreon. Sign up, you get cool shit, behind the scenes access, early access. Kick us money there. It's fantastic. Links are below. I'll be back, if you're watching this on Twitch, we'll be back tomorrow. We're playing Zweihander with the Grim and Perilous people, the people that made Zweihander. I'll be back Thursday on Notorious DMG for more No, I won't. This is Thanksgiving week.
Yes.
We got a game on Saturday, and that's
That's
tomorrow, and that's it for the week.
Yep.
this game
When are you coming back?
Sunday.
So yeah, we won't even have your game this coming week. So, happy Thanksgiving. We won't be back for a bit.
What
If you're
time?
watching this on YouTube, shit's more stable over there.
What time tomorrow?
Oh, we're going to be going live around 2 p.m. Central. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't fucking know. Support us on Patreon.
Special
Leave us-
episode coming up. And that's about it.
Yeah. So until we see you again, start fires, do drugs, and tip your fucking bartenders. Deuces.